The call came while I was halfway through dinner. Your niece was found alone at JFK. 30 minutes, no guardian, no explanation. I froze, fork suspended in mid-air. The officer's voice was clipped, professional, but beneath it I heard judgment. My chest tightened. 30 minutes. In a terminal where strangers brush past like shadows, where children vanish without a sound. I drove without thinking. The city blurred. When I saw her, small, shaken, clutching a stuffed bear she must have brought for comfort, I felt something crack inside me. She didn't cry, she didn't complain, she only whispered, "She left me, Uncle. She just left." Her mother, my sister-in-law. I checked my phone. Social media glittered with her posts. Cocktails by the pool in Florida, sunglasses, tan lines, hashtags of freedom. Freedom bought by abandonment. And I realized this wasn't carelessness. This was contempt. My brother always carried the label she branded on him. Monster. She said it in every argument, every gathering. She painted him violent, unstable, unfit to raise his own child. I believed pieces of it once. He was cold, rough around the edges, quick to silence instead of comfort. But a monster? No. That word was hers. A weapon she repeated until people nodded along, too tired to question. Now, watching his daughter's small frame tremble in that crowded airport, I wondered how much of his silence had been survival. Because monsters don't abandon children in terminals. Monsters don't trade safety for vacations. I called him. The line was quiet when I told him. Just breathing at first. Then a low voice, steady and raw. She left her alone? Yes. She said I was dangerous, that I couldn't be trusted. And she did this? I had no answer, but my silence was enough. I didn't confront her right away. Confrontation feeds liars. I needed evidence. Her digital trail was easy to follow. Airline receipts confirmed the timing. Photos posted at the exact hour his daughter stood alone in the terminal. I went deeper. Phone records, messages, hidden conversations with men I didn't recognize. Nights spent elsewhere while my brother stayed home branded as the threat. Every detail sharpened the picture. She wasn't careless. She was deliberate. A double life dressed in excuses, fortified by lies. I watched her carefully when she returned from Florida, all sunburnt smiles and rehearsed laughter. She hugged her daughter with arms that looked like cages. The girl didn't hug back. At dinner, I asked lightly, "How was Florida?" She flashed her teeth. Perfect, just what I needed. Her hand tightened on her glass. She didn't notice I was watching. Inside, my rage coiled tighter. Not loud, not reckless, controlled, calculated. The time would come. I printed everything. Photos, records, screenshots. A neat folder, evidence arranged like a prosecutor's case. When I placed it on the table in front of her, she laughed. "What's this? Some kind of game?" I didn't answer. She opened the folder, page after page. Her tan drained into ash. The smile cracked first. Then the glass slipped from her hand and shattered across the floor. "You went through my life?" "No," my voice was even. "You went through hers." I tilted my head toward the bedroom where her daughter slept. Silence bled between us. Her lips parted. Excuses fumbled, died in her throat. For the first time, she looked small, cornered. She begged at first, "You don't understand. I needed space. I needed freedom." Her words spilled fast, desperate. But I didn't move. I only slid the folder closer. Read it again. Her hands shook. Tears came, not for guilt, not for love, but for herself. She saw what I held. Proof sharp enough to cut custody, credibility, her carefully curated image. I leaned in, voice low. "You called my brother a monster. But tonight, everyone will see who the monster really is." Her breath hitched. The silence after was worse than any scream. The next morning, I delivered the folder. Authorities, lawyers, the people who don't flinch at truth when it's written in black and white. My brother arrived later. He stood in my doorway, eyes red but steady. When I told him what I'd done, he only nodded once. No thanks, no tears, just a quiet acknowledgement between men who understood the cost of silence. His daughter ran into his arms. This time, she didn't let go. I watched from the doorway, detached. No pity for her mother, no forgiveness. Some betrayals are so deliberate, they erase the bond entirely. She abandoned her child. She abandoned her mask. Now all she had left was exposure. I closed the door behind me with a final thought. She feared the wrong monster.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.